So I've been getting a lot of questions about how to get the gear I used in the last video. So in this video I'll show you how to get the Sword of Night and Flame, the Gold Scarab, and the Mimic Tear Ashe. Getting the Sword of Night and Flame is the easiest one. It'll take you 5 minutes real quick to get it. The Gold Scarab, you have to go through a dungeon. It's not that hard if you're at level. But if you want the Mimic Tear Ashe, you must have defeated Radon at Redmane Castle, and you also need a Stone Sword key. For those of you asking how to get Blade's armor, I cannot reliably show you how to get it, for I've already completed the entire quest, and I don't really want to give you a scuffed guide of where to go. I'd rather you just either experience it for yourself or look up a more thorough, in-depth guide that'll show you how to do it properly. But just know, once you've completed the quest, you will be rewarded with the Dark Moon Greatsword. And upon completion, if you return to Ronnie's Rise here, go out the front door, you will see Blade, and he will be a hostile NPC, so you can sneak up, get a backstab, fight him, and he will give you this full armor set. If you want his mask, however, all you have to do is come down here to Sylvis's Rise. And you want to climb up on the wall here. And on this body, you will find the Black Wolf mask. So I'm sorry for those of you that want the armor that I'm wearing, you just have to look up another guide, but the Black Wolf mask is right here. But for those of you that need the sword and the gold scarab, I will show you how to get that right now. So, here at Caria Manor, you want to get to Manor lower level. If you haven't gone here yet, just make your way through the castle. You can just run the main route past all the enemies and you will get to Manor lower level. It's very easy, take you 30 seconds. And then from here, you just want to follow the route on screen. You want to come here, jump down. You take no fall damage from any of these falls, so don't be worried. You want to jump down here. Then you want to jump down the ladder. And right in this chest, you will find the Sword of Night and Flame. Now, if you need the Gold Scarab, you want to come here to Rot View Balcony. Hop on your horse. And follow the route on screen. These big crow enemies are very fast and will try to pounce on you. So I suggest you just spam your double jump on Torrent and climb over these hills here to avoid them. Now once you get down to the bottom, you'll see this smoldering wall. You just want to follow this up until you get to another site of grace. And you can rest at it to get these guys' aggro off of you. And now from here, you make the final push to the Gold Scarab. Follow the route, go straight east. Then you're going to reach this ravine. What you want to do is jump down onto these branches. And come in here, light the site of grace. And you are now in the abandoned cave. This is where you will find the Gold Scarab. You get it from killing the boss of this dungeon. This dungeon is very annoying because of Scarlet Rot. I will give you the brief kind of rundown. Just be warned though, it is very dark, and so you might not be able to follow me for some parts. But I'll try my best to give you a general idea. So from the site of grace, you want to jump down. You cannot run here. So just try to go for this little dirt mound here. And from here, you can run and jump along the wall and avoid Scarlet Rot. Go through here, this tunnel, until you reach this little area. And you want to jump over the enemy down here. Go through this cave. Keep moving forward. You'll see this water. You want to follow it. There'll be this enemy. You need to jump up to him, move past. Keep it going. Hopefully you'll have some messages to light your way. Just kind of look for the light. Just run up against the wall until you find the next entrance. And you'll get here to where all these plants are. You want to immediately book it to the right. Jump up here. Keep moving forward. Don't even mind the enemies. Just keep going through here. And right here there will be a fog gate. And you will have to fight the boss. And upon killing him, you will get the gold scarab, which gives you 20% more runes when it's equipped, which is really good for farming. Now, if you want the Mimic to your Ashe, you first of all need to have killed Star Scourge Radahn, and you need to have at least one Stone Sword key. Once you kill Radahn, you will get a cutscene of a meteor falling from the sky, and it lands over here by Fort Hate, which is located here beneath Mistwood, directly east of the first step. And you should see these floating rocks, and that is where it landed. I will show you how to get down to the bottom of the crater. And you've reached the bottom. It'll kick you off your horse here, and here's the start of Necron. And you can just make your way down to the first site of grace. Now, here in Necron Eternal City, you will find a lot of larval tiers that are needed for respecking your characters. So if you are looking to use the Sword of Night and Flame, and you need to respec into Intelligence and Faith, you will find a lot of larval tiers down here. So essentially you just want to clear out this area until you get down to the Mimic tier. And for this boss fight, you will fight a Mimic of yourself. It's not very hard, especially since you know how your build works. And from there, you head north. Along this bridge, there will be a lot of beetles, and you can attack them for Somber Smithing Stone 5s and other goodies. Once you get over here, you just want to hang left. And you will reach this site of grace. You want to light it. It should be called Ancestral Woods. And from here, you want to do some basic platforming. Follow the route on screen. These jumps are a little bit wonky, so just be careful. Please don't run straight through this area if you haven't actually been through it yet, though. I suggest you clear out and get all the loot, because this is important for Ronnie's quest as well if you still haven't completed that. This jump here is a little tricky. You want to make sure you kind of run along this pillar to get a running start so that you can make this jump. I've died like 3 times to that jump. You just want to keep running. Drop down. Run along this wall. And if you come back here, here's where you use the Stone Sword key on this gargoyle right here. And it opens up the fog gate. You just have to kill this priest girl. And in this chest, you will find the Mimic to your Ashe. I will show you some gameplay of it, so you know if you really want it or not. It is very strong. So the special thing about this Ashe of War is it requires your health to summon. So if you're not a magic character, you don't even have to worry. You just have to use a Flask of Crimson Tears. And it summons an exact replica of yourself. It's not weakened or anything. It has more health than you. It does just as much damage. It will use weapon arts, things like that. And I'll just kind of let it do its thing. See, it tried to use weapon art there, but it did get stunned. In boss fights, if you take its attention, it will use these really strong weapon arts and do thousands of damage. See how much health it has. This Mimic, Tier Ashe, is very good no matter what build you're using, because it's literally just a copy of you. And once again, he will use Ashes of War like this and do thousands of damage. It's very strong, very fun.